Hello everybody, hello everybody, hello everybody, Metal Chain speaking, and welcome to Talk Nerdy to Me, the place where we gather to discuss anything and all things nerdy, you know, like anime and comics and shit. Now I'm sure a lot of you are asking the same question, why the hell hasn't this guy shown his face yet? Nani the fuck? Honestly guys, I wanted to get a good mask so that way I can wear it during my streams. Also, I feel like I owe an apology for the shitty upload consistency. Life's been beating the holy hell out of me. Anxiety, depression, both are rides I give a 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I've been trying to rediscover myself for a while, trying to pick up the pieces of my broken humanity, all while trying desperately not to sink deeper into madness. But obviously, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about nerdy shit. So, 2 tears in a bucket and fuck it, and let's just dive into the good stuff. So, without further ado, let's
get on with it. Yes, get on with it!
My top 5 Justice League members. Starting with... Yeah, I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for this bomb I'm dropping out of nowhere, but I don't really care. Whenever you hear the word superhero, the first thing that comes to anyone's mind is Superman. This wonderful Man of Steel has been my childhood hero for a very long time. Henry did great, but Christopher Reeve will always be my Superman. I still can't measure to this day the level of excitement I had watching the old Superman cartoons. Yo, y'all remember the episode where he literally punched through a fucking laser to get to a mad scientist? If that's not one of the most basic definitions of badass, I really have no freaking clue what is. From flying around the globe fast enough to turn back time and save Lois, to saving a girl from suicide, this gentleman is the perfect example of truth, justice, in the American way. However, we gotta talk about the cons and not just the pros. Honestly, Superman's stories have gotten really dull over the years. Not to mention they made him way too overpowered and dark. I mean, seriously dark. Have you seen Injustice? Fuck me up a wall. It's a good story, but Jesus. I mean, he also has some really good story arcs, like The Dark Knight Returns. And yes, I mean this one, not this piece of shit. Fuck this movie into a fire. It is trash, it is garbage, and it made me want to unalive myself. I mean, well, at least it was better than Justice League. No, what am I kidding? They're both bodaggets from a fucking vegan's toilet. Fucking why? Other than that, I think he's a really good fucking hero. Moving on. Don't even pretend you didn't see this coming. She had to be here. Alright, admittedly, I didn't really pay attention to her too much growing up, but honestly, I missed out. It's Wonder Woman. She's freaking awesome. She's an Amazon, she's a demigod, she has a great outfit, she's got a commanding presence. Not to mention, she's been a really valuable asset to the Justice League multiple times. That said, I have to ask a question that I've kind of wondered since I was a kid. What's with the lasso? I mean, I get it's the lasso of truth and all, but why a lasso? I guess Hephaestus be like, well, since I went down to Texas for my last vacation, I went to a rodeo. Then I got inspired to use my legendary forge to basically make glorified silly string. I mean, as much as I do want to nitpick and make fun of this shit, I kinda can't. This is kinda cool. I mean, look at this shit. This is pretty neat, dude. I have no earthly clue where the writers got this idea, but it's still pretty awesome. Also, can we please talk about this for a second? I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is America's ass. If I ever met Wonder Woman and my face doesn't look like this, at the end of the conversation, I think I might have to cry myself to sleep every freaking night for the rest of my life. I mean, she's just gorgeous. She's hot. Alright, already. I'll stop being a horn dog. With adversaries like Ares and the cheetah, I mean, that's pretty freaking amazing, dude. But then she gets a fucking sword and shield? Come on! This is awesome! How can you not like her? Problem is, I only wish we could see more. Next up is...
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Barry, do you remember the time you were put into a top 5 tier list and you ended up in the number 3 spot? It was me, Barry. I put you at number 3. Okay. Jokes aside, Flash is number 3. He's pretty freaking awesome. No, I'm not covering anything from the Schneiderverse, so you can just go ahead and get rid of that idea right now. A few cool visual effects on the screen doth not a good film make. No, we're talking about this epic red streak of swiftness. This absolute speed demon. This quick and quirky, kick-ass human comet, the Flash. Be it Barry Allen, be it Wally West, both are awesome. But sweet baby Ruth, they've got to stop screwing over my boy. I mean, DC is really good at video games and animated films and TV shows. But beyond that, anything live action sucks. Stop trying to be Marvel! Anyways, the Flash as a character has achieved some insane feats, phasing between realities, beating other baddies that are somehow faster than the Speed Force, running through time, and even beating Superman in a race. What the upside down fuck? So yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say. It's Flash. See what I did there?
Lightning bolt shoot from my fingertips!
Captain Marvel. Shazam is a thing, so that's pretty cool. Honestly, guys, I really liked Shazam the moment I even found out he existed. When it comes to superpowers, one of my favorites is definitely electrokinesis. When it comes to superheroes, one of my favorites is Superman. You mix those two together, and voila, you got Shazam. It's pretty crazy when you think about it, a literal kid getting superpowers. That's right, someone who went from this to this in the matter of a day. And don't get me wrong, he's one tough little cookie, too. I mean, he's taken on Black Adam and run his fade. Then he literally took on Superman and threw hands with him. Superman! Not too many people can say they've done that. Let alone a fucking kid. Also, guys, I am very sorry, but I have a dirty little secret I have to share with you. I actually enjoyed the Shazam movie. Now, before you start laughing at me, let me explain. No, I said before you... Hey, cut it out! Okay, fine. I'll explain in another video why that's an exception. But right now we have more important things to talk about. Speaking of which... In my opinion, the word legend is thrown around too loosely nowadays. But not for Batman. Warrior, tactician, genius, guardian, all these definitions barely do justice to describe the world's greatest detective. Oh, and did I mention badass? Because I meant to say badass. There are too many facts, feats, and many other stories that I could go down the list of to describe the amazing epicness that is the Batman. Moments such as this, for example. Epic moments such as that aside, no challenge could ever truly destroy the Dark Knight. He has faced off against every single type of villain, from super to psychotic. But alas, not every single fight was physical. At a young age, Bruce Wayne had to witness the horrific murder of both of his parents at the hands of greedy gunmen, all the more to fuel him for his crusade against evil. This man has had his body broken, his heart broken, his spirit broken, and his reputation ruined multiple times, and yet he still continues to protect the citizens of Gotham. Played by actors Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Robert Pattinson, and of course, Kevin Conroy, who will forever be the Batman. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Days upon days of dedication and hard work went into making this video, so I hope you like it. If you did, make sure to give it a like, share the video, and make sure to subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you disagree with the list, that's okay. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so by all means, I want to know yours. Leave a comment below and tell me your top 5 Justice League members. So come on, baby. Talk nerdy to me.